Now I'd like to talk to you about balancing time, quality and cost. Now these are some of the basic elements of project management. And below this video you'll find a mini project plan. I'd like you to go through that plan and answer as many questions as you can in as much detail as you can give. Don't worry, some of them you mightn't be able to fill in all the details, but it's about getting some of the information you have down on paper. If you don't understand any terms, there's a glossary attached which explains them for you. Ask yourself when you need to deliver the project, how urgent it is. Is it in a week or is it in 3 months? Because depending on which it is, it can have a much greater effect on your project and on the importance of that aspect. The next thing you might look at, for example, is quality. What sort of quality do you need to deliver? What is the minimum standard that you need to deliver? And then you relate that into time. Will I be able to deliver that quality in the amount of time given? And then you relate that into cost. How much resources do I have available to me? Now luckily with this project, if you're using self-assembly sites, that cost, that element will be much more clearly defined as a simple monthly or quarterly fee, rather than something that can go wild and crazy out from under your control. Right? The next thing I want you to list are the deliverables. This is essential. What are the elements that you want to deliver? So for example, maybe you say, I want to deliver a simple six-page website that looks professional, that has a home page, an About Us page, and maybe a Google map, as well as a short YouTube video clip that's relevant to your website. For example, that would be a simple project deliverable spec. Another aspect of project management that's very important and that I'd really like you to do in particular is start to examine some of your assumptions. So you've written down maybe that you need to deliver a project in 3 weeks, that you've written down the spec of the website that you need to deliver. And then I want you to start now looking at some of those assumptions. What are you assuming? Maybe you're assuming that you can give a certain amount of hours a week to doing self-assembly sites or doing other elements that you need to get the pieces together to put into that website. What are your assumptions? Be as honest as you can, write them down, and even discuss them with a colleague or a friend to see if you have any assumptions that you haven't thought of but maybe they have. Because the more of those that you can find out about, the better you are able at dealing with them should they become a problem. All right, so I'd like you to go and look at the project plan, fill it in as best that you can, and you'll have another piece of information that helps clarify your project, what you're doing, the benefit it's going to bring you, and when you're able to deliver that project.